And welcome back, everybody, to the SalttyShow, and welcome back to Total War Pharaoh Dynasties as Assyria with Ninurta the Conqueror, Episode 7. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you're like, subscribe as always. Without further ado, in the Bronze Age world, I did go through a couple turns, but to catch up to speed, nothing much has happened in the last couple episodes. We've secured our second region down here in Ashtata, and we have rebuilt our force. Our Assyrian war machine has been ignited and on the move. So some political things. I'm just doing a lot of outside of recording trading with our resources, because I do feel like that is something that you really gotta focus on in this game, and like in Troy, because your economy really does need managed. You cannot just build resources sometimes. Like, you can make a lot more income as long as you are paying attention to who you're trading with, which does make sense for the Bronze Age world. Meanwhile, we did colonize Haradu as it was razed to the ground, giving Ninurta a staging ground to attack.
You seek cooperation,
the ruler
or
of Utu.
do you harbor hostile intentions?
They hold, I believe, 2 provinces total. They are strength rank of 68. I think it's going to give us a nice easy picking of mopping up a couple settlements before we got to deal with any big contenders, such as Babylon, who
there can
have
be no compromises.
Stretched their way between the 2 rivers, almost touching, almost going all the way. Oh, they know. They own a shore now. They do own a shore. I did not realize that. That is not good. Nineveh is up there as well. So quite disturbing that Babylon already owns a shore, or a shore. Nineveh has been burnt to the ground. So we have a lot of working to do. Recoloured is looking mighty. I am actually going to save up, I believe, for the Monument of Greatness, as it looks pretty cool. Without further ado,
I serve a great cause.
I'm pretty sure we're safe to attack this settlement. I don't see anybody that would stop us.
You will
Let's bring Timon back in this, and we should be good to auto-resolve this battle. Our forces are extremely strong. I do want to fight. We have a lot of new units that I want to check out.
A testament to Assyria's supremacy.
Let's go ahead and occupy them as well.
Take the city. Harm no one.
That gives us a new region here that we can upgrade. And I think, oh, that's... Get rid of that. I thought that was the happiness building.
What?
So that is the border of the map, actually. Good, so maybe we don't got to deal with much. Alright, so you are on the border, though. We can't build anything. That's unfortunate. But this should be a fairly swift war, fingers crossed. And it'll give us a bit more...
You shall not influence me!
A bit more push. And I might actually give this region to these guys if they don't take it. Let's find out. They got a 20 stack there, so they might take it anyways, and that might push Utu off the map. But if they don't, we could form an alliance with that faction sitting outside their port and sort of start building up a small little conclave of friends. Okay, no, they did take it. Okay, so yeah, Utu is dead. Damn. But we did gain our ambition of securing 12 settlements. And along with that, there's a new king of Elam. Oh, a new king of Babylon. What happened to Adad, I wonder? Interesting. Let's go to the court and see what happened. So Babylon still owns these 2 regions, but Adad is gone.
How does Assyria fare these days?
What happened? Did he... Oh, wow. We do have... we're gonna keep that for now. A scout. Line of sight for this general. I'd rather give it to the general I'm going to be using, which I do believe is going to be you.
Dreams aplenty.
Actually, in all regard, we really should recruit another general, because we now have these buildings combined.
I take care of problems.
So we will keep it for now in our back pocket. And we do actually have a deity slot to devote a general to. I don't think we're gonna give any of the generals now that we have.
10,000 correct actions.
Let's actually no, never mind. Hold on. Let's recruit a new general over here. That's gonna, yeah, level 16. Wow. Sheesh. And we could get another 2 ranks from that if we level it up all the way. Okay, so I think we'll hold off.
Honor and glory. I will inspect the barracks myself.
I don't think we're gonna do this. I don't want to lose that. Alright, but very quickly, I want to see what happened.
True master
Katana.
of the arts.
What happened to Adad? Did Adad die? It's extremely unfortunate for them. Wow, they just lost their noble ruler. He is done for. How interesting.
You have news?
So I'd
We must
much
stand together.
rather have a strong ally. You all might. I don't even see. They do have an 11 stack there. Okay.
Your passion is quite fierce, Ninurta.
Give us Supra. We will give you Haradu and... Oh, you can only offer one at a time. I feel like that's a huge problem. You can only do one settlement. That sucks. 57. They value that. But they value that. Oh, well, that is unfortunate. Oh well. With that in mind, I am going to hold off. Idle workforce is the biggest issue, along with stone. We're going to get +1. How many do we need? I didn't see that. 7. Alright, so we're just going to... I think we're going to have to hold... Oh, I didn't know you could undo a turn. That is ridiculous. What? We're going to hold off on doing anything with our resources unless it's only...
What now?
Unless it only costs... let's see, yeah, that costs stone. Food income could very well be worth it. Lots of stone. Okay, we're building a lot of stone. That's
I do this
fine.
for Assyria.
I think we'll hold off on doing anything. Yeah, most of this stuff costs stone. Honestly, I think we're probably actually okay to spend this. What am I doing? We're gonna have to wait a while for that resource or the workforce growth, so... Now, I mean, 240 food, that's not bad. We'll take it, why not? And we're just needing workforce growth on that one. We can upgrade over here. Go ahead and get that max farm. And I guess let's end the turn. I'm very curious to see what happened to Adad. I guess he passed away in combat if I had to take a gander. The big question is, where do we want to send? I think
Assyria is well known for both trade and war.
we have 5 more turns. Lulubi, they're at war. They have strength rank at 25. We're sitting at 15. I think
Everybody has their duty.
they have 12 regions.
We must stand together.
Oh, you guys are a lot more dangerous than I expected.
Bright ideas for dull problems.
Yikes. That's not good. They're far deadlier than I expected.
Bag of gold or bronze blade? How long will the world last?
That is not good at all. So they're rather deadly.
Everybody has their duty.
Resist me and you will die.
Rather deadly indeed. Do we put a fort on this, or do we do a refuge? The refuge has a max of 6. I think we do that. And then siege holdout, you think? Resource production in this region is not important. I'm thinking man, we're gonna see how this works, but we're gonna dedicate Separatum here to be sort of a garrison, a wall against the Ichkal Hikid faction. Hopefully, if we really do get a full garrison going with all these outposts and the main settlement, I think we'll be rather okay. And I don't think they'll push us too hard. With that, let's end the turn. Man, damn. I thought Babylon was the biggest threat. No, that faction that we've just bordered with and I thought about making friends with is the biggest threat. So, Ninurta will stay down there for the meantime until that province can stand on its own. But once the garrison buildings are up and running, fingers crossed we can take Ninurta's army. Oh no. Oh, Timon is going to war with Oh, okay. Shoot. Fine. Oh, and I knew that was going to happen. Okay.
Nothing
right.
less than perfect.
We're not going to do that. We have big issues. Big old issues. The new king of the universe from Babylon. Construction of a wondrous monument has begun. Oh. Okay. Not too important there.
Not convenient.
Ninurta leveled up once more. Continue rolling with that. I got a couple buildings built. Yeah, our military construction in this region are underway. We finished researching, I believe, the food. What do we want next? Could have been that recruitment slot, actually. Upkeep. Enemy siege holdout time. Bronze, XP, XP. That recruitment cost isn't not too shabby. Rating income. Let's actually do that. We might go for that prayer duration.
I take care of problems. How long?
The future belongs to us.
Oh, for some...
Bag of gold?
I'm
bronze
so
blade?
confused. We joined their war. Did we not?
Maybe I should cut off your head and take it back to my tribe.
Okay, a little much, buddy. A little much. So what do you want? You want wood. I got plenty of wood for you. I would just do a flat 300 stone. I'm gonna give you 100. Wow, 100 wood, and you're a-okay to give that up. Perfect. Confirm, balance it. There you go, buddy. Alright, so we redid that.
I am the future of the world.
What is going? Ashur, and Babylon are both vacated now. The King of Elam is still sitting around.
If you came for small talk, seek the servants instead.
So I guess just gossip. Build that up for now. That's fine. I don't think we can build this yet. No, we still need the stone. The workforce, though, is going up fast, so let's try to hold off on using stone. So for some reason... we broke...
Greetings. Ceremony over. Let us proceed.
We broke barter agreements with him, but we didn't go to war.
Bright ideas for dull problems.
Whatever. That gives us time to... 3 turns. That's a lot of stone. Yeah, let's go for it anyways. 3 turns, that will give us a new general, or well, general ranks. I'm thinking we need to build up a defensive force over here.
To us.
Doesn't have to be super expensive, so I'm thinking units that don't cost bronze first of all. You're gonna get a rank 9. Jeez. They're maxed out already. What in the world?
Poetry recital time.
So 5 Akkadian militia spears that will hold the line really well. And they don't cost anything.
How long will the world last?
Alright. You need to remain there. Oh, end the turn. So very interesting enough, we joined the war. We said we did, but we didn't. I'm a little conflicted on that. I'm assuming it was just a bug, but it does mean we have time to build our force up without worrying about being invaded just yet. Okay, no, wait. Something just happened. Maybe not. An ambition, get your faction adopted into Royal Dynasty. Conquer a region focused on bronze, or hold, this dude holds 16 settlements. Alrighty. A new king of Assyria. Will gain a lot of construction benefits.
You are in this court by my grace only.
Gonna help him out. Alright, so I don't want to lose our ally. But if we could secure this whole region, that would mitigate them to Supru. But they're not going to be able to recruit an army like they can over in a knot. And they do have a native barracks, training grounds, a muster hall. Wow, they have a 23 stack garrison too. Jesus Christ. Good luck taking that.
The future belongs to us.
I do think we're actually going to help them, though. As awkward as that sounds, what are we missing? The stone, the workforce. Okay, we're just gonna hold off. We're gonna wait. We gotta wait.
Sounds important.
I am destined to rule.
That is a strong enough garrison, I think, along with the refuge to hold most force.
I am destined to rule.
Yeah, we do not want to encourage more of this.
We must stand together.
Oh yeah, look at these guys. They've got Elamite slingers, the militia, warriors.
How long will the world last?
Oh, they've got a lot of slings and warriors. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to quick save, and we are going to go to war.
Rest your spirit a while and have a drink.
You should join your war against them. 7.3. What? Why? Why will it decrease our reliability ratings?
True master.
Curse you!
You
We have absolutely
right
zero.
up. I am true master of the arts.
Interesting.
How long? Your passion is quite fierce, Ninurta.
Also, I hate how that looks. Huh. Okay, so for that, though, give me Supru. Wow, you really, really like Supru. Why? Make it work. They want Mari. Well, that's not gonna happen, buddy. Alright. We will join your war. Do they have no legitimacy? They do not. Who is... They all look the same. Oh no. Who is this? A Dior. There you go. So offer a character to leave your faction and become a scion of the other. When that character becomes faction leader, you will receive a diplomatic bonus for him being a relative to your faction. Okay. Faction leaders and scions cannot be given away. Now are you willing to do that? No. Your resources aren't the best, buddy. I really am tempted at this rate to let them fight that horribly big battle.
Until next time.
So why did we... So I'm very confused as to why we suffered from
Bag
that.
of gold?
I really am.
Right ideas for dull problems.
Let me know in the comments below, what do you think happened? Because that makes absolutely zero sense to me. He's now gone, though. We're still getting +1 happiness, which is really good. 2 more turns and we'll get a new general. But
Protector of Assyria. Submit to me.
now we can go to war. And it appears it's just going to be a single army versus an army, and this looks to be a pretty high-ranking general. He doesn't have much good. Alright, but where are we going to go against? Elamite defenders, warriors, 2 archers, and a load of slings. Okay, but we have a nice river, potentially. Alright, well, everybody, let us go to war with the Elamite kingdom of, I don't even remember their name, but let's help our allies out. Let's start with that. And welcome, everybody, to the first battle against the Elamite forces. As unfortunately the battle scouting report lied to me just a little bit. We do not have the hill. In fact, the enemy does, and now we're having to assault them. Thankfully, they are going to remain on that hill, allowing us to plan things out as best we can. But first and foremost, let's take a look at some of our new units. Up front, we have the Heron Archers, the Haran Archers, looking decently armored, but most importantly, bowmen. Behind them, the Akkadian Clubmen, firm, staunch in their defense. They could do with a bigger shield, as we'll see in this battle, but oh well. Supporting their flanks, the Ninurta Spearmen, protecting against any unwanted chariot or cavalry approaches. And then on behind them, the Kalu Chargers, 2-handed club infantry, ready to break some skulls in. And actually set it with them somewhere. Where are they? There they are. They're pretty fast. The Assyrian Sappers as well. High lethality. They are light, and they only have 60 men to a unit, but fairly deadly. Meanwhile, we've obviously seen them before, but we do have our chariots. The Great Mitanni Chariot. Looking pretty badass. And then, of course, Ninurta himself, chilling in the back where he needs to be. Safe and sound, with a horse almost sitting in the chariot with him. But the enemy have deployed on this hill rather intelligently. Slingers up front, and they do have a lot. Thankfully, with low lethality, the slingers aren't as big of a threat compared to our archers, but with the amount of slingers that they have, they will do some significant damage. But with it, waiting around is no longer our style. As we contemplate what to do, we're going to go for a lovely full frontal assault as we use our chargers and a contingent of our forces to flank around this cliff face to get around the enemy's main line. Our range units are going to target their slingers, with the Babylonian specialists already getting some early throws in there. Their range is ridiculous. But unfortunately, they're going to start returning fire on one of our poor clubmen, and they did get a bit ahead of themselves. And they are going to suffer for it. With the amount of range coming at our clubmen, they won't last too long as the AI focuses them down. But thankfully, we are going to do more damage to their range than they are to our infantry. As you can see, the bodies are already piling up, but they're not going to wait around. They're coming down immediately. They're getting that charge down the hill bonus, going right into our front line. The general himself getting stuck in there as well. Our main lines have been engaged. That poor Akkadian clubmen are going to run, exposing this flank just a little bit, but we are moving forces around to cover the hole that they've created. Our skirmishers are going to continue shooting at the enemy from the range. Meanwhile, our contingent to flank the enemy are encountering very minimum resistance. Our Ninurta Spearmen will deal with that unit. Our Kalu Chargers are going to move around the flanks so that we can get that main line. Meanwhile, our skirmishers are actively making a pile of corpses in the back for any ranged unit that still remains. Their poor slingers just cannot catch a break. As you can see, our archers are really devastating these poor slingers. They just don't stand a chance. Our Recoloured chargers are moving in formation, ready to engage the enemy in their rear, led by their commander. But we do have a staunch spear wall as well, protecting our rear guard in case the clubmen or sappers struggle. And they only have to hold out for just a little bit longer, as over the horizon, the beautiful sun glistening off of the bronze, the Recoloured chargers are in position, and it's time we bring the pain. Charging downhill into the enemy rear line. Hell yeah. Getting some immediate kills off of these poor guys. And that is going to cause some massive morale issues for the enemy. We do have a couple units that are struggling, but as you can see, their forces are already running and routing from the battlefield. This pocket is holding out just a little longer thanks to their general being involved. But they will rout nonetheless. Along with range support, that means the general is going to start taking damage as well, and they are going to pull out. And with it, that is the first Elamite army pushed back and utterly destroyed and routed by Ninurta's new and invigorated war machine.
Death will not take me!
A little bit of a
testament
couple
to
losses
Assyria's
there, but nothing
supremacy.
too bad. Our archers getting a nice, lovely kill stack there, along with our Babylonian specialists. Everyone really doing their part, except this poor Akkadian clubman. They just were decimated. I'm thinking we get that unit replenishment right.
They are needed for Assyria's
And we
future.
did fully defeat that army, which is great.
Glory to Assyria and its
Do we have military
May
access?
I am
Assyria
their
prosper and bloom.
We do. Good.
praise Assyria.
And the garrison is still not helping us, man. But we can auto-resolve this and not suffer any major concerns. Off with your head.
Great is Assyria and its martial traditions.
Let's go for a bit of a morale boost there. We gain
The
a
cry
common
of
medium
triumph.
shield, a spear, heavy armor.
Protector of Assyria.
And level that up. We are getting there. We are getting there. No, we do have median armor. Together with the current mount. That's unfortunate. Rolling Thunder or a comfortable chariot. Probably should keep the special. Right now we have a Kushite bow. Oh, we probably don't want to give that up. We're gonna keep everything there. Noble War Master. Alright, so that is our allies' capital defended and safe. You're welcome, by the way.
Resist me and you will die.
Let's go ahead and
Waters, ahoy!
reposition so we can replenish our forces. Because we still need to protect this region at least for another turn. And we're gonna wait on that. We're gonna wait on that. How close are we over here? I think we need 7. I really do want to have that roll. So we're gonna have to knock this Elamite faction down a couple pegs if we survive. But once we get the recruitment office for the general built up in Mari, we need to get a second proper army going. They want a good chunk of wood for stone, and lots of it. I'll take that, actually. We need stone, and they're willing to give it. Sorry, Timon. We're helping you with one more. Hey! Dupatsu, the son of Ninurta, has come of age. And we did get construction done on quite a few things, including all the big outposts that we were waiting on. First,
I am the future of the world.
yeah, this is a bit of a concern. Servants, improve all your active plots by 2. I don't want to do any of that.
How
Babylon
does Assyria fare these days?
is definitely the most threatening when it comes to like the court system. One more turn and we can start recruiting a new general and assign that. All right, meanwhile, now this outpost is now sitting at 14 thanks to the 2 general outposts, and the garrison is all the way maxed out. We could double it by getting a guard tower as well. I think the guard tower might be a bit overkill because we're going to get 3 extra there, and we can also boost our support into these units.
Your heartless cause revolts me.
So I think we're good.
This city shall burn.
Auto-resolve this battle.
You are the pride of Assyria, warriors.
Knock out that garrison. Let's go ahead and raise it to the ground.
I do this for Assyria.
And we shall make our way to Idu. And push along the southern coast. Alright, meanwhile, over here, we should be 1 off. Alright, we need just a couple more. 4 turns. Sheesh. 4 turns. That is rough. Amalekite.
Nothing passes me by.
What is that going to give? Workforce cost. That's not the best for you. Ooh, especially Ooh, yeah, no, give that to him. We might be able to get it next turn thanks to that. If I'm, maybe it decreases by 1 turn the amount that it's required, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's in administration. Which, if so, that was the luckiest roll of the dice that I've had so far in this campaign, of getting a special little ancillary like that. So you're going to be able to build up another full stack, probably. Timon has been attacked. It appears they tried to attack Idu and they were beaten back. Forced inheritance scion dies. Oh no, he perished. Well, at least he's not our general anymore, I guess. That sucks, but... Oh, damn. No, we did not do it. That sucks. Actually, wait.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
This region, so if we move him...
The finest hour.
If we move him
I seek mystical wisdom.
over here...
I will inspect the barracks myself.
Go ahead.
We must go there.
Did that work? It did! Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to be like that, but it did. 11 turns. Hell yeah. 11 turns, the Monument of Greatness will be built. Hell yeah.
Song and verse.
That's pretty
Be
cool.
gone, foul usurper.
They don't appear to have any buildings anywhere else, so we can lay siege to this settlement.
I serve a great cause.
2 turns until they start taking attrition. It does say decisive, so we should be able to auto-resolve and slaughter the poor garrison.
I dedicate this victory to Ashur.
With it, let's go ahead and occupy.
Take the city. Harm no one.
We've discovered new gods.
Nothing less than perfect.
Ishunok and something else. Pragmatic scavenger. Marduk.
Looks clear.
Ancillary chance. I do enjoy... Actually, I think we're gonna give you Scout. And he's also gonna get that next level up. Awesome. We'll review him next episode.
Dreams are
Apologies, everybody. Alright. Well, with that, I did block out. I had to mute myself to make sure we didn't get any more barking in there. But with that, our next major war has been outlined for us. We are aiding Timon in the conquest against these Elamite forces. Maybe it might lead us somewhere new. Who knows? But without further ado, guys, that's where I'm going to call today's episode. If you enjoyed the battle and the campaign, do like and subscribe as always. But until then, I've been your host, Salty, and my co-host, Winston, who constantly deserves attention. We will catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.